Okay, thanks guys for watching. Thank you, Brandon, for coming and taking your time, and hopefully we'll get to see your car fire up for the first time here soon.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm trucking. I get parts coming in tomorrow and the following days.
Nice.
Parts.
I have parts coming in today. It's a cat scratching post for my cats. That's an extra 50 horsepower. Hello.
Hi, and welcome to
You want to do it?
No, I really don't give a shit.
Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of power sports on YouTube. So, Brandon, you missed the big moment,
I didn't miss it.
but he doesn't give a shit because his car's 10 times nicer.
10 times, maybe 5.
Brandon's building his own street machine, so, but anyway, so.
Street, not off-road.
Right, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the engine's in, the gas tank's in. You guys got to watch me spend an hour struggling. That little cover plate on the filler tube, I had to put the gummy shit around it, but because the roll cage is in the way, it took me a full hour to get it worked around and stuck down, and I had to drill holes in it and zip tie it together.
You videoed the whole thing.
I videoed the whole thing, yes I did. It's on YouTube. No, I haven't uploaded it yet. I forgot. Anyway.
I'm sorry if you actually spend the time to watch this motherfucker. Spend an hour putting that in.
Anyway, so today's hopefully a couple minutes. The seat brackets are in. We had the seat in, and then we realized the motherfuckers, for the $800 you spend on a seat, they didn't even like cut out the holes for the bolts. So we took the seat back out and cut the holes, and then we had to go eat lunch because we ran out of time.
That's fair.
So you have to hand the seat to me through the window, which I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do when we actually get the glass in. It's gonna be a nightmare.
They can't come in through the...
Nope. Not without, no, I've tried. Yeah, no, we'll figure it out. Either we'll put the seats in and then put the glass in and hope the seats never have to come out.
That's the issue.
Well, they don't expire, so as long as we're not dumb and don't run any wires under them, they'll never have to come out.
Right, but...
Trust me, I tried.
Cut the windshield out 6 times.
Here, so these two are yours. Well, I would like to make a removable windshield, which some people do by putting clamps, but this style is not really.
What the fuck is this?
That's,
what kind of steel is this?
they fill it with urethane and it bonds it, which is why you, yeah, it's garbage. It's fucking Porsche. Everything's garbage on this fucking thing.
Stupid.
Yep. Very expensive too. Bastards. Okay. Oh, it's still on the ratchet. Okay. So, okay, go ahead and hand me the seat, sir.
How do you want it?
Like that, yeah. You basically have to swing it around the, it's fucking retarded. We're gonna have to find a better way, because
Yeah. Have you
I tried.
entertained
I really
the
tried.
side?
Do what?
Have you entertained coming from the side? Like, how have you tried to approach this before?
So the problem is, when you get the first seat in, yes, you can go out like this,
Right, but the second
but then when the second one, you're fucked. And you
Unless-
can't go this way. Look. Okay, I lied. Shut up. Don't say a word. Not a word. Not a word. Don't want to hear
I
it.
don't even have to say that.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't even have to say it.
I swear to God, I spent so much time last time, and the seat would not.
Try.
Okay.
James.
Anyway, do the back first. Use the bottom mounting position,
Okay.
and just like go halfway in, yeah, until we get the front lined up.
Find the hole.
That's what she said.
Or is that what he said?
I don't know, man. I heard you're into some weird shit, so I figured that's what she said.
That's what they said.
That's what they said. Oh my God. Actually, never heard that one before. Got it. Where'd that bit go? It might be like tweaked a little bit. It might. Do you want the bit help? Like the actual insert in the seat could be tweaked. It was on the driver's side, if you remember.
I hear you.
Yeah. And we cut enough cloth. I wouldn't think the cloth would be in the way. Are you on the bottom hole?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There it is. Just gotta like wiggle it up and down.
Got it. Just about halfway for now. Okay, so you don't really have many choices. The top hole, to me, the top hole is too far back.
You're like, yeah.
So
Kinda gangster
here's
man.
hole number 2. Oh, make sure the cloth's not getting like caught on the bracket.
Oh, I see.
Okay, this is hole number 2.
1 second.
What? Got it.
There we go. Now I have it.
Okay, so this is hole number 2.
Okay.
I mean, that's the right belt angle.
Right.
I mean, you're shorter than me.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. Just probably slightly.
Do you want to try this? We'll grab the helmet, like grab my
We'll see,
thick ass
yeah.
helmet, like worst case helmet.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, best case, you can tilt yourself forward one more so you can get a better view.
Right.
I mean, I don't really, since you're my navigator, I don't have to see past you this way anyway.
Right.
Okay, yeah, let's try this one. See if you can get your nut in. We were having trouble with it earlier today. I couldn't record video, obviously, with my work shirt on, but is it fitting in the second hole? Because we were having some issues. A little off.
I had to
You need me
pull
to
the
put my weight
fabric
on?
down.
Oh, okay. See, now it fits. It's weird. We were having tons of issues at lunch.
Who's we?
Me and the Adam, the rally guy who does the other rally car.
The Atom.
I said, did I say the Adam?
I'm pretty sure you said the Atom.
My rally mentor, Adam.
The Atom.
The whatever.
The Atom?
The Adam.
Okay. Now we're good.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Now we very gently snug it. Gently because it's fiberglass. Oh, and of course I can't even get the fucking tool in there. So what we're gonna do with the fuel line, I think, is we're gonna put a steel pipe right here on this edge, and maybe riv nut in some clamps to hold the pipe in,
Okay.
and then the pipe would just stop here, and then a soft line would go out. Same for the return.
Right.
I'm
so
not
that way
sure.
in the cabin it's hard line.
Yeah, but the only problem is it'll still. We'll have to come up like I could 3D print a little rubber plug to keep the hose from rubbing on the pipe.
Right.
And then what we'll do in the back, you got all this room in the back. We have to, the torsion bar is right here, so we can't put a line down here. So if we go right here next to the brake line or under it a little bit,
Right.
then what we can do is we can do a full loop of line, like a circle, before we go to the bulkhead. So no matter how fucked up the car gets, it will never pull the line off.
Right.
So that's our safest option, I think. And that way you'll have steel pipe by your important parts. And by my important parts, because it's going to be right up in my face, too. Because Adam said he didn't recommend going under the seat on the floor, and he didn't recommend going over on this side, because
Right,
then you
because
have to
that's-
run the line all the way around.
Not only that, and if let's say you end up sliding into a tree or something,
Then the
that's-
line's over here, yeah.
that's- Yeah.
Yeah, he said the safest place is actually on the tunnel, which is,
That would make sense.
yeah,
I
so.
mean, that would make sense with me because, yeah, any kind of side collision, then
Dad, even with this ratchet, I can't even get all the way into the... Oh, no washers. Oh well, we're not gonna be jumping up and down on it.
you're not gonna be going.
Can you get the ratchet in there, or do you need this one? It's lucky I don't have much spit.
No and yes.
Yeah, same here. You don't want to...
I'll just get this on the back one.
Did you get the front one tight?
Yeah, with the ratchet. It's not rocket surgery, it doesn't be terribly tight. It would probably be fine even just half-ass sewed it in. 'Cause
Right.
It's not like we're...
These are just temporary bolts. These are stainless. We can't use them for seat mounts. I'm gonna have to get some high grade versions. Probably gonna get metric bolt heads. That way you can get a wrench on them on the side. I don't know. And then the ratchet would be lower profile with the socket versus this thing. So I don't know. But then the bottom, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Anyway, so you got yours tight?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that cracking noise.
I never liked that.
I mean, I would assume you got to get pretty good torque on the fuckers so they don't back out. They're
Yeah,
prevailing torque, but that doesn't mean much if they're not tight.
Yeah, some sort of Loctite.
Well, no, you're not supposed to. The seat, I asked the guy when I bought the seats, he said if you get them tight, they won't come out. But he said Loctite and they'll never come out. Okay. Yeah, we need to get you a helmet though, but.
Yeah.
So we'll have an adjustable footrest so you can rest your feet.
As far as view, as of right now, I could see. I mean, that's as far as I would ever need to see because I could see basically the hood line. I'm looking at the hood line.
It's gonna be one of those cars you can't really see,
Right,
down on
in
the
front
ground.
of-
Yeah.
I'm the hood line. Literally, my eyesight is the hood line.
Now your shoulders would be your back. Okay, your shoulders would be like held back, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
seat
yeah,
belts
yeah.
would be tight.
Yeah, you're like.
My concern is you're already close to that bar up there, but the fucking roll bar padding's not even installed, which they're gonna force us to have since it's by your head. And this is the thinnest shit I could get that meets the SFI 45 regulation. So, and I mean, I don't even know if they're gonna. So you would put it like that, so that way, like, cause you're not gonna impact it. I don't know. I have some other shit we could try, but that's, yeah, I mean, they'll tell us where and how to put it. I'm gonna have somebody take a look at it before I start cutting this stuff, cause it's really expensive.
Yeah.
So let me see, where's my other, where's the other stuff I got? Oh, this other stuff's way thicker, but it's also safe. I don't know if I'd say safer, but it'd be easier to install because it's an actual half circle. Yeah, instead of a quarter circle. It really depends. I need to talk to like a local tech inspector. They're up in St. Louis and see. So I mean, look at the difference. But this is probably gonna have to go here because of how much. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna be like staring at this fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, you can pop it on. It's.
Okay.
My God, that shit's thick. Can you still see?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because it's so close. I mean, it's.
What sucks is I think I'm gonna have to have my seat leaning all the way back just so I can clear the steering wheel and my helmet clear the. Yeah. And what about right there? How does it look from? Oh, that's you. That actually this stuff might actually be better.
Hello.
Okay, so my motorcycle helmet was buried under a ton of shit, so we're just gonna have to go with this one, which is a little thinner, but we can still see. You might be able to get it on while you're in there, yeah. The problem with this helmet is the top of it's actually pretty thin because it's just a autocross helmet. It's not really.
Right.
Yeah.
Already tapped it, but.
I know, but you got to think about if you're bouncing around on the road,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
are
in
you
there.
gonna?
I mean, that's.
I mean, we might have to go as far as having custom seat mounts made because your seat is a full inch off the floor still.
Yeah.
So we might have to have them come in. I don't think you're allowed to tub the floor out, but we might have to have them come in. Or we could cut our own holes in the seat mount and drop the seat a little bit lower. We don't have.
Why couldn't we?
Well, shit,
re-hole
this belt hole here's. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, okay, where's this padding? And you're basically going to be eating padding for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, I mean that's a finger width. That's like.
You know what's crazy, though? That's pretty normal.
That might work because my shoulders are gonna stay. So, this.
But if you're
and if
bouncing up and down,
well,
yeah, and that's a thin helmet, so.
yeah,
I mean, if we get expensive helmets, but they're expensive.
but they're expensive.
Yeah. What if we lean your seat back one more? It'll give you way more room, but I'm worried you're not going to be able to be comfortable or be able to see. You know what I mean?
Well,
I just want to get the seat right before I start on the fuel line, because then we're screwed if something's, you know what I mean? If something doesn't clear. I may have over-tightened that with the ratchet. Yeah, way over-tightened that. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. This thing's pretty cool until it tries to break your wrist.
yeah, whenever, yeah.
It doesn't have any slipper clutch on it or anything. It just fuck your wrist. You said you can fit over there?
Yeah.
Cool.
The air-powered ones, they don't have like a, like this one kills itself.
Yeah.
They don't.
They keep
fucking,
going.
Well, what they do is they'll fucking, they'll slam your fingers into like
Oh,
whatever.
and then you're just caught on the trigger.
You're stuck.
Oh my god. That sucks.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Nah, I might be half-ass stuck.
Oh, you backed the bolt out and now you're stuck?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
That happened to Laz when he was working on his car. He got the ratchet stuck on his rear. Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Up one.
The air ones, like I said, they'll fucking like take your finger off. They're bad.
What the hell? Whoop. Sorry.
You're good. I'm trying to find it too.
Got it. Oh, maybe. Yep, I got it. Yeah, I think the floor is just a little uneven, but I would really hate to have to like come through here and cut all this floor and have them weld like a strengthening plate and then weld custom mounts just so we can fit our asses in here.
Especially when you're not even that tall. Like, it'd be different if you're used to modifying shit. I'm
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah, I'm worried about if I'm gonna clear the fucking car or not. And I mean, leaning back, I don't like leaning back when I'm driving, so it's gonna be very uncomfortable for a very long time. Because every car I've ever driven, I'm usually almost straight up. I like seeing. I don't like leaning back. It doesn't feel right. Ugh, we'll see.
That'll be fine.
Oh, here, let me.
I just handed
Oh,
it mine
okay.
in. I mean,
Yeah, you're right. It should be okay. Especially without washers or anything anyway.
yeah, I mean, really.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see how it feels first.
Man, you are back there. You're like taking a nap.
Definitely visibility changed.
Really? A lot?
Well, before I was able to see the nose
Uh-huh.
of where, basically, you see that inch of nose that sticks up?
Yeah.
I was able to see just that,
Uh-huh.
just barely. And now, it disappears.
Oh boy.
So, we shall see.
What about I mean, if you imagine you have a foot plate to push against, though.
Right.
I mean, that's a big. That makes a big difference, is having a foot plate. Oh yeah, you got 6 inches now. I mean, as long as you okay. So hold your shoulder, tilt your head all the way forward, back, left, all the way left. Let me see this. Okay, all the way forward. Man, you got about an inch. I think I think we're gonna have to stick you back here like this, as long as they allow that. Because the problem I'm seeing is
The angle
your shoulder belt.
is like level with
Oh no!
the crossbar.
Where's that piece of paper? Don't tell me he messed up the crossbar. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. That would be very expensive to fix. The highest the shoulder belt can be is perfectly level. So, and it says you generally have a 25-degree recline on your chest, which you're past that for sure. Shit.
What's the
God damn it. No, there's no way. No way. Fuck. Shoulder belt, 0 to -20 degrees. -10 is optimal. Clear passage of webbing from top of shoulder back to the harness bar. As short as possible. What the hell is a double shoulder belt? I've never heard of that. Proper wrap of shoulder belt. Fuck. This might come down to like we have to take the car. The closest place that could do this kind of work is Ecotech. We'd have to go there and have them fit us and hope to God they don't have to cut the cage and fix it. You know, like they could cut the floor, not the floor, cut the seat mounts.
right? Modify them.
Or I mean, I'd rather have them do something about this. I don't know if there's really not much room left than to, fuck. Because this has regulations too on like
Right.
the angle and everything. God damn it. I don't think your shoulder belts will pass because they're not even, your shoulder belts wouldn't even hold you down at that point because
Right.
they're up like this.
Yeah. So then you go.
Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, so your seat's gonna have to be up. And then if your helmet doesn't clear, then we're gonna have to get custom seat mounts.
Even then, how does that?
You could drop an inch. I can drop you an inch.
But then what about the shoulder?
Fuck.
Because then it puts you right where we are. Right?
Yeah, it does.
Because essentially, my shoulders, regardless of where I position, have to be.
That's this low to
Correct.
clear the cage. So even if it doesn't matter if they're forward or back, they still have to be that low.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, I mean, basically what we're here for is the fuel lines, right? So what I'm thinking is we run a pipe, and we'll probably have to stack it, a pipe on top and a pipe on bottom for the return.
Mm-hmm.
Probably smarter to put the high pressure pipe, not the return, on the bottom, right?
I mean, that's irrelevant.
And you got enough space to put the pipes down here on the side.
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
So they're not in the way. And I think, like I said, the pipe would just stop here maybe. And then we just run the line
We're gonna soft line
right
up.
through there. Now, we might have to put in a bulkhead for safety. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or I could get a metal plate and put the bulkheads in that plate.
Yeah.
And then just
That'd probably be the
silicone it
easiest
in.
option.
Yeah, that way if something goes wrong, we can take the plate out and
Correct.
replace the plate. And then back here, the pipe would have to stop like here somewhere because of this. And then the soft line would have to go, or we could try to find a 45 degree to screw onto the end of the pipe and shoot it out so it's a little safer, you know. I'm not sure how flexible that line is. And then do our loop, or safety loop, because I
Right,
got
and then-
plenty of
yeah.
line. There's no reason to fuck that up. Okay, that works for me. Yeah, now the shifter's right. I don't know if it's gonna. Oof,
What's up?
nothing. I might have to. My shifter I have adjusted as short as possible, short throw, but it might be too. So the shorter throw forward and back, the longer this way. So I might have to adjust it so I don't go when I'm trying to hit
Alright.
first gear. We'll see. That's a long way away though, because we got to do the fuel before the transaxle can go back in.
Okay. Well, that question is
Cool.
at least
Man,
answered.
yeah, your seat is really fucking.
'Cause, I mean, that's
That's. I don't even know if that would be comfortable for 6 or 7 hours, would it? I mean, that far back.
this really isn't terrible, for being completely honest. It's
Okay.
not bad. I mean, I'm leaned back. Don't get me wrong.
You're way
but-
past the spec.
But it's not. It's not.
Right. I'm more worried about your shoulder belts. I mean, the only thing I could think is if they weld in an extra bar right here, if
Yeah.
that's even allowed, and then we have in case somebody taller rides, because, I mean, really, to get your belts right, they'd only have like half an inch of space between another bar. I don't know if they could even do that. And then obviously all the paint, all this nice paint would then be fucked up.
I know the guy.
I know. I got a gallon of that shit. It's single stage. You could spray it, no
Oh.
problem. What?
That's fucking.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
I was going to say, as far as the seat goes,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's a ratio. I mean, it's a give and take thing. And
Whoa. Yeah. Do you think your riv nuts are strong enough? Well, I don't know how thick the steel is. If you popped riv nuts here, like for the pipe clamps or on the side,
oh yeah, I think.
would they hold those pipes?
Yeah.
strong?
Solid. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because there's no way I can get my hand up there to put a bolt on it.
Rib
So,
nuts they're the bomb.
yeah. I don't know. I just got to work on little piddly shit until I have the finances to actually go buy all that extra fuel stuff. Because we need to get the riv nuts, the pipe.
I would be hitting the guy up to do this cage, saying, "Hey,
Yeah, I probably will.
what am I gonna do?"
Yeah. I don't know. Something's off. If he wasn't a 10-hour drive one way, just take the car up there.
Fix it. Do it. Well, yeah, but I mean, I feel like if you email and be like, "Hey, I feel like do work." I mean, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe these guidelines are different than the FIA guidelines. I don't know enough about it. I mean, considering how shitty the seatbelts in our cars that we drive every day. You know what I mean? Those seatbelts don't hold you down. They just kind of let you
They're just kinda
flop
there.
around. Yeah. They're not really useful for anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I noticed? This shaft here is keyed. You can only put this on one way, meaning, so I don't know how you're supposed to center a steering rack without the wheels attached. So you have to have the steering rack centered before you bolt it in and attach it to this. And then basically I'm going to have to take this back off, which is going to be
And
a
adjust it, clock
nightmare.
it. You're gonna have to clock it, yes.
Because this is press fit on after all the work I've done, so that's going to be a pain in the dick to take back off. I mean, it's press fit in there. Ugh. So, but yeah, I'm basically going to have to take that back off and reclock the wheel after everything else goes back
Right,
together. Because it's
wherever
keyed,
it
there's no
sits.
way to
Yeah.
choose a spline.
Unless. No.
No, it's one piece.
Hold on.
Oh.
Is it keyed on both ends?
Yep,
Motherfuckers.
yeah,
What dickheads.
yep.
Oh, so-
It probably was okay in the factory, when every single car was coming off the line at the same time, but
Yeah, but
now you're fucked.
they don't even do that.
Yeah, they don't.
I know
Yeah.
my car isn't.
No, yeah, they're not keyed anymore. Okay, so I got my cover on, I got the fuel. I'm working on creating a custom connector for the sending unit, because apparently it even has a low fuel warning, like a separate. So when the thing drops to 3 gallons, it actually shorts to ground one of those pins. And so I'm just gonna hook an LED up to it, like a fuel light LED, so you get low fuel. Because the problem is the gauge I have will read from 100% to like 40%, and 40% is empty. Because, every company has a different
Right.
fucking ohm range. So we're gonna have to kind of like keep in our heads 40%'s empty or 50% get gas, you know what I mean? Like, and then hopefully that red light will save our ass, because 3 gallons should be enough to get to a gas station if you're in town. Not so much if you're on the on a country road, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting there. Getting there. I got to figure out this regulation shit with the belts and yeah. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Thank you, Brandon, for coming and taking your time, and
Problem.
hopefully we'll get to see your car fire up for the first time here soon.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm trucking. I get parts coming in tomorrow and the following days.
Nice.
Parts.
I have parts coming in today. It's a cat scratching post for my cats.
Parts.
That's an extra 50 horsepower.
God.
See you guys next time.